From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He'll try again. 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth, the first
Stepping
baseman,
in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Still only 1 out in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run, tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Caleb Smith comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Dean. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Castro over to his left, and that's the third out. I think a few of that remote more on MLB Network right after this. Here's Starlin Castro. He starts the inning, and then they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Austin Dean. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches. Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Judge who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In now, Luke Voigt. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. O'Brien is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Yanks leave one on top by a count of 6-0. Martin Prado now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to go down swinging there. Martin Prado goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Andujar waits on it. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
He's set. Here it comes. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Runner's going. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Brinson. Into Monument Park. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
0-for-1 here in the early going. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Brett Gardner as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder,
here's Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Giancarlo Stanton in there. Now the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. O'Brien is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Standing in, Miguel Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count still at 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Lead looks insert. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far.
Even though they're up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The third baseman.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. Fastball right back to the mound. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Labor.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Torres. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
This is line to left. Dean is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
Thank you, Heidi. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Now batting, number 45.
Now at the plate, Peter O'Brien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Now batting, number 44.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Throw back to first, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated
digging in, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that, ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The center fielder, number 11.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. Settling in now.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher,
Tommy Kahnle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Your attention, please.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Number 48, Tommy.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Lewis Brinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A pause, and the 0-2 fouled off. Kahnle is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Austin Bryce gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set of Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Strike taken, the throw. Made in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And the run is in to score from third.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Strike called, now the throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Oh, 1 count, here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Stanton, the runner at third with no outs. Chopper to short. Rojas has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Brien waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that will bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. And he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the catcher,
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Men on third with 2 down. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Dean has to retreat to the track, but he has it to at the plate. Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Now he'll throw back to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, number 45.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Still looking up at it. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki as the blowout continues. Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu lifted in the air out towards left center.
Giving chase is Brinson. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. In now, Brett Gardner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. No balls and 1 strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they just continue to pour it on here. Enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Brinson. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Gary
standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Brinson there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. At the plate, Austin Dean. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Martin Prado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Hit down the line at first. A bouncer to the left side. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Popped him up. Boyd has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They remain well behind.
Leading off.
Ready for another shot now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, DJ LeMahieu. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now back to
very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in, Lewis.
Leading off for the Marlins,
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Grounder down the line at third.
For the New York Yankees, number 54.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So he sets him down swinging. Miguel Rojas is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. Yankees win.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
20-0 the final this afternoon. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton gets the W on the mound. Jose Arena struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. Matt